Two of them have been to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, Mr. Roy Doyle in the bull riding, and of course, the 18-time and the world champion, Clint Corey, and the bareback riding. He knows exactly what's going on here. Proud to have these guys with us supporting the youth. 76 points is up on top of the leaderboard as we go to the Beck's lightweight and polarized sunglasses buck and shoot for Whip Gertner, our next cowboy. Hey, he's got this little horse that we've seen quite a bit. It's called Red Wasp. And if you want a good one in the championship round, Red Wasp is that one for you. You got to make it to the 6 seconds. Look for a nod of the head from Whip Gertner.
And you can see 2 bronc reins. That is legal in this division for our Pee Wee saddle bronc riders. And he's going to hold on tight to try and make it to the whistle on Red Wasp.
Come on, Las Vegas. Come on, Whip. Look at those little feet a moving as Bo Harrell gets them down to the ground. He can hear you right now.
That is awesome. You think these kids aren't intense? Watch the body position. Okay, he stays in the middle for this entire ride, and you can see those size 7 junior boots moving as he tries to catch up with that 76 score from Stratton. We will add it all up for Whip Gertner as the numbers come in. How about this? 78 points for Whip.
We've narrowed that field down. Our next contestant on the horse called Dale. Out of the rodeo rigs, buck and shoot. Hold on tight with 2 hands. Hop, ooh. Well, friends, there is a Band-Aid that you hold in between your hands called applause. The application of that Band-Aid would go a long ways in that Cowboys philosophy book. How about making some noise for Caleb Taylor?
I think Dale kind of okey-doked him. Look, he started really slow before he started to spin.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Here you go. Yeah, try this on.
Kick out the back and a no score for Caleb Taylor. Our top 3 contestants, Luke Merrill with an R&R bronc called, well, we had Dale. Now we have Larry.
You're not going to have one without the other.
Here comes Larry. And it looks as if we are going down to the Justin Boots buck and shoot. Standard of the West since 1857. Luke Merrill. Want to mention and thank our camera crew once again for the great work that they've done, taking us up close and personal. As you see Luke Merrill making his final preparations, nods his head, says, "It's my turn."
Hold on, Luke. Hold on, Luke. Up. Friends, would you dust off the Wranglers of Luke Merrill? The thumbs are up. We're going to be giving them a score. Watch the replay on this one right here. Lifting. Watch this little pony. That cowboy's trying to keep his chin tucked, and then he loses it right here and kind of spends that last half of a second in the laying down lazy boy position. It's going to be 72 points for Luke Merrill, 72.
Top 2 cowboys in the Pee Wee saddle bronc riding. Here is Elvis Bishop. Mayhem is the R&R bronc. Preferred buck and shoot. A name that's synonymous with Las Vegas, and Elvis proud to be one of our top 2 contenders in the Pee Wee Broncs. Come on, Elvis. wait.
Slam dunk.
I hate that we bucked Elvis off, but I want you to watch the replay because our judges are not safe. Watch what this bronc does. Right after he bucks Elvis off, look, our judge is trying to get out of the way, and then here comes Mayhem. He's like, "Hey, did you say you needed something for me?" He runs right up to our judges. Folks, let's give Elvis Bishop a big round of applause, if you will.
As we look to draw the curtain on the Pee Wee Saddle Bronc riding, our next cowboy is making his first of 2 appearances here for the Wrangler Rodeo Arena, as we'll see him in the bareback riding as well. Cy Webb in the back, sunglass buck and shoot on the horse called Karate Kid. Nod of the head from Cy Webb. Las Vegas, cheer this talent on. We're off to the races. Nick gets him down to the ground. Friends, this is a winner takes all for the championship round, and that all-around talent is not going to be able to get the points he needs to win it. We're going to give him an opportunity for a re-ride. Again, we'd like to give a big thank you to our good friends at Montana Silversmith for providing our junior NFR presented by Yeti buckles. Each one of our champion cowboys will have the honor of wearing. Here for the bareback and the Saddle Bronc side. Cy Webb going to meet up with Mr. Timberman, talk about the re-ride opportunity. And again, for those of you that cannot find a seat here in the main grandstands or the preferred VIP platform, we have got the viewing area available to the south side of the main grandstands. We've got the big screen with the live feed, and of course a food court and a bar set up.
So 50 points for Cy Webb, but the option of a re-ride. So we'll have to see what his decision's going to be. I can almost guarantee you he's probably going to take another one. So they do an overall championship. Okay. He is going to take the score. Cy Webb will take the score. So that means your winner of the championship round with a score of 78 points is going to be Whip Gertner. Let's give it up for Whip. But we will tabulate the scores and tell you who wins the world title here in a little bit for our Pee Wee division. It's now time to go to the juniors.
As we move up to the juniors on the Saddle Bronc riding, the rules change for our 9 to 11-year-old age group. It's going to be a -5 points for each side that they miss the mark out. And if you blow a stirrup, it's going to be -5 for each side of that. 6 seconds still up on the clock. Again, if you miss the mark out, it does not disqualify you. It simply takes points away. Our officials in front of the preferred bucking chutes finding out where we're going to be starting and rolling down to. Again, the high mark ride for our championship round contestant. We'd like to thank our good friends at Resistol for being our official back number sponsor for our junior NFR presented by Yeti, as well as 12 Gauge Ranch, bringing you the junior NFR Boulevard and the NFR sponsors exhibit booths. Thank you to 12 Gauge Ranch for your support and belief in the next generation of rodeo superstars.
Shorty, what in the world are you doing?
There you go, Shorty. There you are.
Hello?
There you are,
Testing.
buddy.
What are you doing?
I'm here to watch the rodeo like everybody else.
Yeah, well, what are you talking about? We're in the middle of bucking horses.
Evil Knievel's supposed to be here, jumping over a truck and trailer.
Well, obviously, you haven't heard, Shorty. Evil Knievel isn't going to make it, which is too bad because he was supposed to do a death-defying jump here at the Junior NFR, and we were going to pay him $10,000 to do it.
Pay him what? I can do that. I'm a professional.
A professional at what?
Whatever he was going to do, I can do anything for $10,000. What do I need?
Well, you need to know how to ride a motorcycle and be able to jump over a truck and trailer.
Aw, heck, I can do that with my eyes closed.
Now, come on, Shorty. Who are you kidding?
I bet you double or nothing that I can ride a motorcycle and jump over a truck and trailer.
Well, wait a minute. It's just not going to happen. You're on.
You're on. It's going to happen. You're on. You're on. It's
All
going
right.
to happen.
Well, we'll have to see as we get our jump set up and ready to go. We thank our arena crew for helping us out. See just what Shorty can do. Oh boy. Wait a minute. You're going to jump a truck and trailer with that?
Yep. Have you ever heard of the Kawasaki motorcycles?
Yeah, I have.
Well, this ain't one. Bring out your truck and trailer.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's what you're going to jump? All right, folks, you want to see him jump over it? Come on, folks, let's give a big round of applause to Mr. Shorty Gines.
Back to the Bronco Depot we go right now for our first contestant. In the junior saddle bronc riding, this is going to be Brody Hale on Stoney's Ponies Benchmark.
Preferred bucket chute. Brody Hale. We're going to give away some free merchandise here in a little bit if there's anybody in the stands that maybe wants something for free from Yeti. All three of you, okay.
Yep, two of them did.
Should be easy. Brody gets down in the oxbow stirrups. There's the bronc rein, says, let's do this.
Well, it's going to be tough luck and a no score for Brody Hale. Friends, don't let that cowboy walk out of this arena with nothing. Put your hands together and pat Brody Hale on the back.
Cooper Lane on X-Files from CT Rodeo Company. Beck Sunglasses Bucket Shoe.
Come on, Cowboy. Oh, man. Look at the jump and the kick on X-Files from CT Bucking Horses. Unfortunately, it is a no score for Cooper Lane. Every age category that we go to, the horses get a little bit bigger and a little more difficult to ride.
Rodeo Riggs Bucket Chute and Carson Hildry. Cali Cool. That is the Bronc underneath Carson. 9 to 11-year-old saddle bronc riders. Uh-oh. As he comes down before the whistle. Folks, as he goes back to the bucking chutes, let's give him a little bit of your love and inspiration. No score for Carson. We want to thank Andy Watson of Bullstock Media for being here to take pictures. Thank you, Andy. You're doing a great job. He's almost been smoked a couple of times by rabid ponies, so he's pretty shifty.
He's got moves like Jagger. He gets out of the way.
Number 8.
Zane Wagner is going to be the cowboy on the CT horse called Fancy Pants as we look to the Justin Boots bucking chute. Up. Somersault dismount as the cowboy dashboards over the modified association swells of his saddle. And a no score as Fancy Pants gets Zane Wagner to the ground. Well, we're 1, 2, 3, and 4 rides with no qualified score.
Let's try Lane Mayfield with an old school horse named after the days of Urban Cowboy. Lane Frost. This is old Pearl Snaps.
That's back when the chutes were made of wood and the men were made of steel.
I like that. R&R Bucking Horse and the Justin Boots Bucking Chute.
Out of the Justin Boots. Come on. Up. Not there for the 8. Well, friends, this is halfway through the pack of our junior saddle bronc riders, and we've yet to see a score get put up on top of the leaderboard.
Prefert Bucking Chute. As we go to our next junior saddle bronc rider. Who we got, Chris? Number 7, Houston Friesen Renegade. Dirty, rotten little pony. Watch this belly roll and kick to the side right here. Yeah!
That's pretty punchy.
That is one nasty pony. Not available for Christmas purchase. It will fit underneath your Christmas tree, but it will eat the bark off of it, so it's not allowed to go home with you. No score. I'm not worried about the dog, I'm worried about the tree.
Rank Little Buckers brings us the horse called Split Ear with the Firebrand 54 on its hip. Tanner Miller is going to be the cowboy. As we move to the lightweight polarized sunglass bucking chute of Beck's.
Let's get something on the board, Tanner. Yes! There we go. Now, you see a yellow flag on the ground. That's a missed mark out. That is not a disqualification in this division. It is a point deduction. But we have our first qualified ride. It belongs to Tanner. Let's show him some love. That may be on the Sports Center top 10. 76 points for Tanner Miller.
Well, here's the thing. He's winning it all right now. With only 3 Cowboys left to go. This is Tyler Tweet on the horse called Blackjack. Grapefruit Rodeo and Ranch Equipment is the bucking chute that we look to as Tyler Tweet has that 76 marked ride in his sights to put behind him in the rearview mirror. Here's Tyler. Whoa, man. How about a little bit of love for Tyler Tweet, friends? Watch the replay on this one. He's holding inside of them thighs. That little horse put the swells to use. Right here, the Cowboys got a good mark out, and then that horse comes undone right here. Watch this suck back right here. Whoop. Tough luck and a no score for Mr. Tweet. No score.
That little pony bounces like a pogo stick. Holden Atkinson, Justin Boots, and an R&R horse called Jamie. Okay, Holden. 76 points. Leading our championship round. Come on, Holden.
Friends, that cowboy doesn't falter when he meets the preferred arena edge. Stays on the back. He wants to be a champion.
Watch this replay. Holden does a great job of staying on when he could have been whipped down right there. Makes a recovery and sits back down. Utilizing those feet, bounces off the wall, and finishes the job he started. 71 points for Holden Atkinson.
And then there was one. On the back of the rodeo, Riggs Bucket Chute, Bronson Sims eases into the modified association saddle. Gets his Justin boots and the oxbow stirrups. As he's fixing on nodding his resistol to ride the horse from Rank Little Buckers called Midnight. A half of a point better than that 76 would be good enough for Bronson to win it all. But he's got the horse and the mindset to be more than that. Come on, Bronson. Hold on. Hold on. Buck DeMeers moves in to get Bronson Sims down to the ground safely in front of the main grandstands. How about it for your cowboy Bronson Sims? $73 points for Bronson Sims, 73. Out of our qualified rides for the junior saddle bronc riding, the highest mark for the champion go-round is Tanner Miller, as he was matched up with Split Ear for 76 points. Good job by all of our junior saddle bronc riders.
We'll be right back with our senior division in just a few moments as we bring out our Priscilla Performance Drag to get our arena set and ready. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few.